Hey everybody, it's Anna. Time for our Thursday card. So this is a really interesting pattern this week. We've already had two cards that were reverse nines. And we talked about how the 9 is the point in the trajectory where you're almost about to achieve what you want to achieve, but you don't quite make it. You're not quite there yet. And also the first card this week was the World reverse, which is also about coming to the end of your work and then stalling out. Today we have yet another reversed 9 card, but this one's the Major Arcana card. It is the Hermit. So the Hermit is the 9th card in the Major Arcana. Major Arcana cards are all about the big life lessons. The World that we had at the beginning of the week, that's a major life lesson, and here's a second one. Now the Hermit card shows up when it's time for us to separate ourselves from the world, to withdraw from some of the drama of other people, the expectations of other people, and go on our own to delve into our own inner wisdom. You can see this guy's got a lantern and he's walking into the wilderness. He's carrying his own light. The Hermit card tells us that where you find your deepest wisdom is within yourself, not by seeking advice from others, not by investigating what's happening in the world around you, but rather by turning inward. And what occurs to me is this is probably the sticking point we are having this week. The reason we are stalling out is that we are reluctant to step back from the energy of the world and turn inward to ourselves. And it was a reverse card, so there's a reluctance to do this work. Now, the reason people often avoid the Hermit is in part because they might fear they're going to be isolated or lonely. Like they want to be around people because that makes them feel comforted. They're afraid what they will discover when they turn inward. So there's this idea that maybe there's something wrong with me internally. So these are things we have to overcome. These fears and anxieties we have to overcome if we're going to progress in our spiritual lives. We simply have to make friends with our inner wisdom and trust it and understand that it is always leading in a way that is helpful to us. It never leads us into danger or into disaster. It always leads us into deeper healing and power. So what occurs to me is we are so close to the end of this work, as all the cards are showing us, but it takes this last commitment to listening to ourselves, to really taking ourselves seriously, to separating ourselves from other people's ideas or beliefs or criticisms, and instead really committing and anchoring ourselves in our own wisdom. This is the final push we need to complete the work that is showing up for us right now. We have to overcome this fear. So I encourage you to consider today how you can separate yourself from the need for other people's approval or other people's understanding or their advice, and trust yourself. The best advisor you have is internal to you. Your soul knows what it's doing and knows how to lead you. And you're going to have to learn how to be on a first name basis with your soul in order to really accomplish what you want to accomplish. That's our second major life lesson this week. Busy week. See you tomorrow for our final card. Bye.